Hello, this is the 6th video of the section Building a Ridge Processor. In the previous video we looked at regression accuracy and model persistence. In this video we're going to learn how to build a ridge regressor. One of the main problems of linear regression is that it's sensitive to outliers. During data collection in the real world, it's quite common to wrongly measure the output. Linear regression uses ordinary least squares, which tries to minimize the squares of errors. The outliers tend to cause problems because they contribute a lot to the overall error. This tends to disrupt the entire model. Let's consider this figure. The 2 points on the bottom are clearly outliers, but this model is trying to fit all the points, hence the overall model tends to be inaccurate. By visual inspection, we can see that this figure is a better model. Ordinary least squares consider every single data point when it's building the model. Hence the actual model ends up looking like the dotted line shown in the preceding figure. We can clearly see that this model is suboptimal. To avoid this, we use regularization, where a penalty is imposed on the size of the coefficients. This is called ridge regression. We'll see how to build a ridge regressor in Python. Here's data_multivar.txt file which we're going to use for this ridge regressor. This file contains multiple values in each line. All the values except the last value form the input feature vector. We will add this line to regression_multivar.py, then initialize the ridge regressor with some parameters. The alpha parameter controls the complexity. As alpha gets closer to 0, the ridge regressor tends to become more like a linear regressor with ordinary least squares. So if you want to make it robust against outliers, you need to assign a higher value to alpha. We considered a value of 0.01, which is moderate. Finally, we train this regressor. This is the line of code to train the regressor. Here we are printing the linear as well as the ridge regressor. To run the code, we go to the directory where our code file is located and type python regression_multivar.py. Data_multivar.txt to run the code. This is our code file and this is the data file on which we are operating. You can see the output for linear as well as the ridge regressor. Awesome. In this video we've learned how to build a ridge regressor. Great! In the next video we'd go through polynomial regressor and how to build one.